So I got to tell you all this story that happened a couple months ago. This is in Kansas City. This is great. This is really fun. Well, it wasn't fun. It's just a funny story to tell. At the time, it wasn't fun. But so I had to go to Kansas City to do stand-up. And I was working at a club, which sucks. Clubs are no fun. You know, for the obvious reasons. If you've been to a comedy club, you know you got to pay like fucking $25, and you got to sit through like 2 shitty comics, and I got to fucking. For me, it's really bad because, again, I can only do like 50 minutes, and they got 2 guys in front of me doing like, "Hey, what if We Are the World was sung by the cast of Friends?" I think it might go something like this, and oh, ha 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 ha! What a wonderful, wonderful, clever bit, and. But the worst part about doing clubs is if you're headlining, they fly you in the night before, and you have to fly in early so that you can get up extra early in the morning the next day and do the morning zoo crew, fucking drive time radio shit to promote the show. And it's the fucking worst, man. That is a fucking nightmare. Even if it's 15 minutes, it is the worst 15 minutes of your fucking life, always. I don't care if you've been in a fucking shark attack. I would rather... If I was in a shark attack and then they had no anesthetic and they had to heal it up and they sew it up, I'd be like, this sucks. But then if 2 DJs came in to interview me, I would fucking shoot myself. I'd be like, that's it, I'm done, man. It's the fucking worst. Those guys, and they're the same everywhere, all across the country. They're all the same 2 motherfucking asshole clowns. These guys, there's all, it's 2 guys, 2 nutty guys, they're crazy, and they all have the same fucking Lewinsky jokes they're still telling in fucking, 2002, they're telling, and all this shit, and they think it's so clever and funny. It's always 2 guys with like Hawaiian shirts on, It's like 6 a.m, and it's like Hawaiian shirts, and you can tell they just did a pound of blow like 4 hours earlier. Huge Jimmy Buffett fans, you can tell, big parrot heads they are, and, hanging out, and there's always like 2 guys. There's always this guy. There's this guy who talks like this. He's always named after some kind of animal. He's always the bear or the cooter, or whatever. And then there's his partner who talks like this. So it's this guy, and he's always the madman or the crazy doctor, All right, you're listening to KC103, Kansas City's home of the rock, We've got the best alternative rock, Stained, Linkin Park, POD, the best new sounds, And they're fucking, it's the worst, man. It's like, all right, yeah, well, we're here with funny man David Cross. David, you didn't know it, but you're just in time to help us out with the Friday morning fart song. Like, what? No, I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna do that. All right. You're here with the Gator and the Lunatic, So, anyway, so the point is I have to go to Kansas City and do the, so I get there, I don't know anybody in Kansas City, and that's good for people that I know. And so I get there, and I check into my hotel. It's like 7:30. I check in the hotel, and there's nothing to do. I walk around outside, and there's nothing to do, unless I want to buy some fucking cranberry throw pillows at Pottery Barn. I'm fucked, And I've already got so many throw pillows in so many wonderful colors, sandalwood and bronzeberry frost, and whatever. All right, so there's nothing to do, and I walk around, and I think to myself, you know what? This is actually good. This is a good thing because this will give me an opportunity just to go up in my room, chill out, read a book, drink some water, not drink. I won't drink tonight, Seriously, it's been 3 years. Let's take a break. Let's take a little break, Just hang out, have some water, read a book, get some work done. So I'm in my hotel room. I'm hanging out there for like an hour, and I'm reading and stuff. And like around like 8:30, I go, fuck this is bullshit. And I get outside, and I get in a cab, and I go, hey, take me to where the kids drink, or, take me to the punk bars or something, which is what you have to say because you have to speak code. Otherwise, the cab drivers end up taking you to like TGI Fridays, and end up splitting a bloomin' onion with a bunch of secretaries, and, that's no good. They don't like me, I don't like them, whatever. It's a bad night. So So I go to this section of town where, where there's a string of bars and stuff, and I kind of go bar hopping. And I get to this one bar, and I'm sitting in it, and this guy, who oddly enough talks like this, is sitting there, and he goes, "Hey, do you know the band Harlow?" Yeah. Yes, I do know the band Harlow. I got excited. You know, VH1's Bands on the Run Harlow, the all-girl band. I was like, yeah, I know Harlow. And he goes, yeah, man, they're Winnebagos parked out front, man. I'm sure they'd love to hang out with you. They're huge fans, man. Yeah, let's go to the Winnie, which is what their nickname for the Winnebago. So I was like, all right. So we go to the Harlow Winnie, and I get inside the Winnie, and we meet, and they're all super nice. They're very, very nice, and we drank a lot. They were drinking a lot, you know. I mean, they're in Harlow, you know, and they're drinking a lot, you know, and we're getting fucked up, and, you know, we're smoking pot and doing shots of tequila and stuff, and really drinking a lot. And I say this, I say this not in that kind of like, oh, isn't it cool, I drank a lot, but in that way that you need to know for the rest of the story later. Like, I was fucked up, you know? So, and it just started and just kept progressing, So we get fucked up, and then it's time for them to go on stage. So it's like, all right, we've got to do the show. So I go right up front, I'm hanging out, and, you know, they're playing songs and stuff. And around, like, I think it was about within 10 to 20 seconds of the second song, I'm standing there, and then I realized, wait a second, I hate Harlow. Fuck. I mean, they're all nice. I just don't like their music, whatever, you know. But so then they get off, and then we continue to fucking party, and I just get fucking ripped. I mean, and I can fucking hold my liquor, and I get top 20 fucking, severely fucked up, where I can't communicate, and I don't know things anymore, simple little things. I couldn't tell you how to spell a banana, what it looked like, what it feels like. I could point it out in a lineup, but other than that, I couldn't. It's just simple things. I don't know, where does gas come from? I ate penguins? I don't know. I just fucked up, man. Totally wasted. And so eventually they go to drop me off at the hotel. It's like 4:30 in the morning. They go to drop me off, and because everybody at the hotel, if you're a guest, you get a parking space. They ask me if they can use my space to crash in. I was like, oh, sure, I'll just run in and tell the one behind the desk that, you know, you're friends of mine, and, you know, I don't have a car, and you guys are going to crash in the space. In the morning, you'll leave, which is how it sounded in here, right? That's how it was right in here. But when I got to the front desk, it came out like, hi. So, I'm a guest at the hotel, and I'm staying here. There's some people, I dropped them off, friends of mine, not friends, but, you know, not friend, but friend, you know, like, man, like, cool, totally cool. Seriously. So I'm you know, space, and I don't have a thing, so we'll just, you know, crash, and then in the morning, whoop. And the woman behind the desk, you know, understandably said, what? I'm a legal guest in the hotel. I'm a legal guest. I'm required to get one. And then, like, in the middle of trying to explain it, my brain just shut off and just made that fucking, like, just switched, 180-degree switch. Just like, I don't give a fuck about these people. I want to go to sleep, you know? Like, you know, you do that drunken switch where it's just like, it could have been my fucking grandmother naked with a fucking open knife wound, you know? I've been like, sorry, lady, gotta go to sleep, you know? We will deal with this in the AM, my man. All right. I mean, just shut off. Like she's sitting there going, what are you trying to say? Fuck it, you know? And I just walk out to the Winnebago, and I knock on the thing. I was like, I try, I can't, you know? So then I get to my room. It's 4:30 in the morning. I leave a wake-up call for 5:30 in the morning. Set my alarm. Close the windows. Close the blinds. You know how fucking pitch black it gets in there. And close the thick blinds. Next thing I regain consciousness to is this. And I'm fucking so disoriented. I don't know what the fuck's going on. And I'm not hungover. I'm not that delightful little euphemism. Like, I got a hangover. Better have a hair of the dog. No, I'm fucked up. I'm fucked up. All right? Completely incoherent. This is what I wake up to. Answer your telephone. Answer your telephone. And my eyes open, but it's still black, and it's like, I don't know anything. I don't know what's going on. I don't know where I am, but my eyes fucking sting like somebody poured jalapeno garlic sauce in them. Like, what the fuck? And I don't know what's going on. Answer your telephone. Huh? Yeah, and you bolt out of bed, and you're like, what? And I don't know where I am. I don't know there's furniture that's on where my apartment furniture is, and I'm fucking naked, and I'm wandering around, I'm bumping into shit. Answer your telephone. I'm trying to. What? I can't. Answer your telephone. And I'm trying to make it over to the fucking phone. I can't. All right, yes, I went. It's not. Oh, the thing is, the phone wasn't ringing. That's the other thing. The phone is not ringing. The telephone, which I'm being requested to answer, is not ringing, because it's ringing to the voice out in the darkness who's knocking on a piece of wood somewhere in my head, but there's no phone ringing. So I get to the phone. It won't. It's not. It can't. I don't know what's happening. I don't know what the fuck is going on, man. I'm fucking regressing to like a 5-year-old. I just want my mommy. I don't know what. I'm in this big black box. I don't know where anything is. I'm like part of some weird Outer Limits Twilight Zone shit. Answer the telephone. Answer the telephone. It's like some weird experiment. Like my whole life has been a joke up to this point. There are aliens looking down. Let's reveal the joke to them. Answer the telephone. Like, I'm just sitting there expecting like the hand of God just to come down and go, should have answered your telephone. Like what the fuck is happening to me? And eventually I fucking figured it out. I was like, what's happening? And I was like almost ready to cry, and I realized, okay, I'm not at home. All right, I'm in a hotel. I'm in Kansas City. Oh, fuck, I'm doing comedy. I got to do the radio. I overslept. So I figured it out, and what happened was their phone answering machine system or whatever, the ringing thing, wasn't working. It was fucked up. And then also, oddly enough, I had not set my alarm clock properly. I had mistakenly set it for 104 Blaglock, which is not a time or measurement of time. But I realized how close I was. I've never been that close before to madness. Like, I was on this razor-thin line. I was able to fucking pull myself back and think and realize what was going on, but I was this close to just teetering over and falling into the abyss of madness for the rest of my life, where I just ended up, like, wandering around Kansas City for the next fucking 40 years with a bloated, distended, sunburned belly with my shirt open, big nappy beard with food in it, scaring children, wandering around going, answer your telephone. Whether it rings or not, answer your telephone. Oh, don't be scared of him. That's the telephone. Answer the telephone guy from yeah. He's a town character here in Kansas City. He won't hurt you. All he wants is a quarter. Answer your God bless you. Thank you. Answer. Thank you. Yes, what? I'm in the middle of a bit. What did you want? You trying to feel it? This is, you guys got to understand what, like, the last, 2 minutes of this whole bit, there's this woman sitting here, and she's trying to feel it. So she's, getting up on the stage, and she's talking to me while I'm doing the bit for you guys. While I'm doing the bit, she's like, I'm trying to feel it. Like, I'm going to stop in the middle of it, or maybe just have some kind of molecular thing where I just sort of split, and part of me continues doing the doing the story for you guys and not losing the momentum. But then the other part of me goes, yes, my love, what were you trying to feel? What was it? Don't pay any attention to that guy who's continuing doing the bit. No, don't look down there. I'm talking about the fake guy that I was just referencing. All right, here, actually, for 1 second, don't go anywhere, just explain.
Hi. I just want to feel it.
She wants to feel the power of the bit.
Okay. Give it a shot. Give it a shot. Hey, come on. I gave it to her. It's all right. I had to open a beer. All right. That's for you. Feel it. Feel that power. That's what Scientology's like. Feel it? Yeah. Mm-hmm. I deem you clear. I deem you OT level 7. All right.